Now, what's up with y'all? Today's video, I'm gonna mainly be talking about and discussing the different implications, the different reasonings, and the different requirements for you to switch to a long-term mindset in the execution of your goals and the furtherance of your personhood from that short-term thinking, from that very fleshly thinking, desire-heavy thinking that a lot of us are in. That it's easier to fall in and stay in life. Um, so why is it important for a person to identify, practice, and maintain uh, long-term thinking and a way to implement that into their life? Short-term thinking, which is the opposite of long-term thinking, is a paradigm or a perspective where you approach life prioritizing instant gratification or more immediate gratification. So what I mean by this is in a monetary context, right? When you get paid, you can spend all of your money on unnecessary expenses, so things that are not vital to your survival, so things that are not water, food, housing, sanitation, utilities, etc., transportation. And then on the flip side, with the long-term mindset, you would invest, you would save because you are taking into consideration the fact that you'll need money in the future. You'll want certain things in the future that require you to sacrifice what you have access to, what you give yourself now to obtain that. Um, all investing is giving people, giving corporations, giving this part of the economy, this part of the world your money so that you can't use it right now, but they can go and use it and come back to you with additional money, which is the price um, for taking that risk, the price for taking ownership in that company. That's all ownership is. It's risk. When you have a kid, like you don't own your kid, but your kid is your kid. So like, yeah, it's beautiful to have a kid, and it's amazing to have that power and that ability to guide this human throughout life now and give them, the experience of life. But you also have to take into account that now you're going to be worried because your son or daughter can get hurt. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get angry with them. You're not going to know how you're going to react. Same thing with a business, bro. If you invest in this corporation, in this operation, in this idea, you're taking on the risk of it failing, which means you also get to tap in to the benefits and the riches of it profiting. Um, but the fact that you don't even give yourself that perspective, that long term perspective, cuts you off completely from being able to get into this market, get into this realm where people are experiencing so much higher material conditions based on them being able to withstand and push away those fleshly desires. So this takes control. It takes taking control of your mind and your body and your personhood and your being. It's not easy. It's not simple. It's not just handed to anyone. Even if a person is extremely wealthy, it came from somewhere. Um, so, for example, right, if you want to save money, you have to live below your means or whatever means you were living at before you started saving. So, if you're the type of person who spent 80 to 100% of your net income after the taxes, right? You literally don't have anything else to put forth. It's like if I get 10 eggs every day, bro, my mom like, here, you get 10 eggs, man. That's all you can eat, man. And I eat my 10 eggs at breakfast, bro. Like, that's it, bro. I'm everybody at lunch. Damn, bro, he got 3 eggs. He eating good. Ooh, she got her 4 eggs, bro. And I'm sitting here with 0 eggs because I already subtracted all my eggs earlier, bro. That's why the investing is so important. So when you invest, you get to put that money up, you get to plan, you get to look at the stats, and you get to think about all these moving parts to make these informed decisions to keep this shit going, meaning the economy, meaning the continuity of finance, et cetera, et cetera. But you have to be intentional and you have to sacrifice. This is one of these are one of the things like obtaining a physique or developing your inner love. These are one of the things that cannot be cheated. Like, how can you cheat the bank? If the bank see your credit score is 400, 500, that's it, bro. You can't get this loan. No, you don't. You don't get this 80K. Get away. If you don't have the 20,000 to put down on this Corvette, shit, get bro. John, he got it over here. He got 30K actually, and his credit score is seven something. So you can't cheat the system. That's why it benefits the ones that stick with it and approach it intentionally and meaningfully so much. The underlining foundation, like behavioral foundation of poverty, is immaturity. And what does immaturity breed? It breeds a lack of contentment, lack of empathy, a lack of patience, uh, a lack of that long-term sight that allows you to see the larger implications of your actions and others' actions. Critical thinking is the antithesis of immaturity because for you to mature, or yeah, for you to critically think, it's literally a continuous maturation of thought. It's you continuously spinning that wheel and asking questions about the answers to the questions you had asked previously. That's quite literally fundamentally what critical thinking is. You're able to critically be critical of your thinking. You're critically thinking. You're not thinking surface level. You're not thinking vague. You're not thinking broad. You're critically attacking the idea, the material, the knowledge, the information, and you're running it through your system. You're running it through your mind at a high rate so you can get a very fine tuned and specific and relevant answer. Um, in the short term, like when people jack off, when we jack off, when we eat bullshit, eat junk food, go places we shouldn't, hang out with people we don't really want to, it's always the product of short term thinking. It's that voice in your head that what do they call that? The id, I think it's the id, bro, the ID telling you I need this. That super young, non-developed part of your spirit and of your mind is telling you that you need to sacrifice the long-term benefit or your health or your general well-being to fucking kill this pain. Oh, I need to go fuck her. I need to go fuck him. I need to go jack off. I need to eat this fucked up food. I need to smoke, bro. I need to go drink. When really, if you sat with that shit for much longer, it eventually just leaves, bro. Like people who are on fucking heroin or been off heroin for 10, 15 years don't have no magic trick. They just didn't do the shit. You don't think they still think about that shit, bro? It's like when you stop talking to a person you know you shouldn't. Damn, bro, it kind of hurt, man. Damn, I miss him. Or damn, I want to hit this motherfucker up. Damn, bro, I wonder what bro doing. I wonder what old girl doing. But shit, you know damn well if you contact that person, something wrong finna happen. You not gonna feel right. They gonna be on some weird snake shit. It's just not the same no more. You peeped what happened in the past. Whatever happened, happened, and y'all moved on accordingly. It's the same thing with you eating fucked up food or cooking you a good healthy meal and enjoying those benefits of that increased health. If you cook something well at home with low grease, with your healthy fats, with your healthy grains, you for real put your shit on the stove and don't just microwave everything, eat processed foods, you get to enjoy the increased benefits. You have better mental clarity. Your organs function how they need to. Your body stays hydrated and energized. You're able to perform. Like literally, it just it only it only makes sense to me how the benefits and the results of hard work and long term thinking and action come together to produce this myriad of benefits, bro. Just like on the flip side, when we practice that short term thinking and we don't appreciate the depth and nuance of life, um, in ourselves, we suffer. Our vessels deteriorate, our minds become shattered, we lose sense of ourself, we are not able to process the information in the world and the experiences that come into our mind. Um, and it just produces a more miserable human, a human that's not able to give to themselves, produce for themselves, and and by extension, by virtue, that not only is unable to benefit others, but oftentimes takes away from others. So, for example, if you out of shape, right, but you're friends with two, three out of shape people, now that's a friend group that instead of having three friends that could go run this weekend for this marathon or four friends, now you know it's still just the two or three. If you're mentally unfit, for example, soldiers with PTSD, gang members with PTSD, uh, people who have substance abuse problems, people who have behavioral problems, they produce drags on their family. They produce drags on the people around them. Not only because they're dragging themselves down, but because it takes so much more to maneuver around this person and adapt to them versus a more healthy and a more independent individual. So that's another reason why I've been getting into the investing. And in the more recent days, oh, what the heck? I've been filling my mind with financial literacy material and material about investing and saving because I've never known about investing at this level of detail. My auntie has always been somewhat vocal about financial literacy and independence to me, especially young. Like she started me, she when I was like 8 or 9, she took me to the credit union, and started my bank account, my savings account. And then once I got a little bit older in my teens, you know, that's been my checking account for a few years. But um, as far as stocks, ETFs, earlier I watched a video from this guy named Jack Murphy. He has about like 3,400 YouTube subscribers. Jack Murphy. I was watching his Roth IRA video. He was talking about the 401k. I learned about the distinguishing features between the two, how they work, you know, the tax implications. I've been learning about ETFs and individual stocks. Uh, I was watching some YouTuber. He was much more popular. He had like a few 100,000, but he was talking about dividend uh, investment methods. So I learned game on that. Man, like I've been really feeling my brain with this because I don't want to live a life where I'm not able to sustain, and especially as a grown man. Like I've always felt insufficient, but it's so much more painful and unbearable at this stage in my life because I'm 18, bro. Like, even though I do have help from my family, my auntie, like, they ain't tripping on me. But man, like, I want my own. I need my own. I will have my own, you know, because I am my own. Like, how does it look being a grown man, a grown woman? You know, even you know your late teens, bro. If you 15, 16, you gotta ask for money. I don't want to ask for no money. No more money. I don't want to be a burden on my family. I want to be able to heal my family. I want I will be in a position to heal my family. I will heal my family. Um and I will bolster my family up. But I first have to heal and bolster myself up because I'm a shattered man. I'm a shattered person. I'm a person who needs to continuously work on himself and pay attention to himself and love himself and get himself through the days and put himself in the plays and positions needed to not only enjoy a beautiful life for myself, but to give my family that, give the friends who come into my life that I truly value and truly value me that. You know, it's no biggie. It's no biggie handing this off or extending this phone call, extending this benefit, bro. Once you have it, once I have it, because it's there. Like you don't get it, you don't put it there, you don't get into that position for nothing. You're doing it for a reason. So that's my reason. It's my family and friends, and I really like. I know I'm that guy. I know I'm that guy. I know I'm here to do something very great for myself. We all are. Um, but especially at this stage in my life, like this is the shit I'm on. I don't care about looking cool for people. I don't care about uh being, up to date with the Joneses or being up to date with the trends, bro. I give a fuck about this money. I give a fuck about this wealth, bro. I give a fuck about no one knowing my name or no one me not being involved in bullshit. But if someone hit me up, my mama hit me up, needs something, my siblings want to do something, my auntie needs something, my dad needs something. Here, okay, no stress. Nobody fighting over money. Nobody stressing over mental health, not being able to eat the healthiest food, bro, because it's there, bro. But it all comes from work. It all comes from the intention, the ideas, and that's what I am. So I'm gonna put in that work. I need y'all to put in that work for y'all families. Y'all need to put in that work for y'all families, and you know you do. Put in that work to walk into those rooms and meet those friends that are truly valuable to you, and that bring that light and that love and that connection and that raw humanness to your life, man. Don't be no fake friend. Don't accept fake friends, bro. If somebody is doing bullshit around you, get away. You don't ever have to explain yourself either. Just get the fuck away. If they implore you to explain, you don't want to, don't explain, bro. You're your own man. You're your own woman. Be kind to y'all families, whether they older or younger. I don't give a fuck if you 10, 20, 30, bro. You got an annoying ass cousin that's 15, whatever, bro. Respect. It's love, man. Express your ideas clearly. Stand up for yourselves and enforce that long term thinking for real. Like when you're about to make a decision that's very impactful or very vital, take into account those implications, take into account the ramifications, how it affects the outer components of life, how it affects the people external to you, how it affects the different faculties and workings of your inner self. Take everything possible into account so you can make the most well defined and well informed decisions, bro. Be specific with your being and your action. Do it all. Don't be scared to put it all on the floor. Cause that's what Mike did. And he got six fucking rings and we still copping shoes for 200, 300 today. So he did something right with his bald head ass. You feel me? But for real, man. Fuck the short term thinking. Fuck eating fucked up food, jacking off, fucking people you don't want to, doing stuff you don't want to. Man, do what you know you need to do to get where you truly want to go, where you truly need to be for your first yourself, your purpose, and then your family or whoever you love in your life, man. Because if you ain't got it, no one else can get it from you. You don't got it. But for real, man, that's why I've been investing. I implore y'all to go get get up on game on ETFs, exchange traded funds, which are really just a collection of varied stocks. That's all they are. Individual stocks, of course, analysis, learn dividend trading, or not trading, dividend investing. So you can have passive income, cash flow. All dividends are just checks, bro. That's literally it. If a company has a dividend yield, they send out checks sometimes monthly, quarterly, annually, just for owning the stock, man. What else? Oh, get y'all a Roth IRA, which is untaxed when you pull the money out at 59 and a half years, because it's taxed initially. So whatever money you put in initially is taxed right there. It sits in there, it's being traded, it grows or goes down. And once you turn 59 and a half, you can pull that shit out. A 401k is taken from your taxes. So let's say you get taxed 5,000. You might be able to pull two, three out that motherfucker, put in the 401k, and then once you take it out, you don't have to be 59 and a half. I think you take it out whenever. I think. But don't quote me on that detail. Once you take it out, you're then taxed. But yeah, get up on game on that shit, y'all. Get y'all credit up. Understand the moral reasonings behind why credit is important. Shit, what else? Understand how I can aid your business, how I can really grow you financially, pass the knowledge on to y'all families, and really just stay in the know, man. Use all these tools to your advantage. Read tax code. Like all this shit is there for a reason. Man, these attorneys, these government people, they write this shit up. These corporate people, they write these highly detailed documents that we don't read. And there's so much game and so many power ups. video game power ups and that shit, but they know most people are not gonna use it, so that's why they give it. They give you that shit because they know you ain't gonna use that cash back. Your ass is finna run it up on that credit card when you don't have it, and be paying the mad interest, and now they just sitting back profiting on your dumb ass. So don't be a dumbass. Read y'all papers and apply the knowledge and just watch how shit grow. And then after that, bro, you can enjoy life. That's the true. That's when you get to truly enjoy life, bro. Enjoying life is not having your temporary pleasure because most of your life is bullshit and you in pain most of the time, man. That true serenity is coming from you knowing you put in your work, you did everything you had, you could have done, and now you get to take your true break. Now you can really go smoke your shit. Now you can really go hop on this plane and do your shit. Now you can go eat this great food with your family. Now you can put your family in this nice home and pay the bills and not have to worry about getting kicked out, man. You can give your mama that money, give your dad that money, take your siblings on that trip, show your family and your friends and yourself true love, and true prosperity. Um, yeah, that's the end of this video, man. Just keep y'all heads up, think long term, and fuck y'all flesh. Thank you.